which of the following depicts the 3D structure of a molecule? Okay, so 3 dimensions. So Lewis dot diagrams? No. We know they only show you in 2 dimensions. Structural formula? Again, only shows you in 2 dimensions. The chemical formula shows you even less than the structural formula. So again, that's incorrect. So the dash and wedge, as we just mentioned, is correct. And it will depict the entire 3D structure, but on a 2-dimensional picture. Okay. So which of the following shows the proportional distances between atoms? So proportional distance. So ball and stick model is not correct. It only shows you the bonding and the size of what is in the structure. The dash and wedge doesn't tell you anything about the actual physical sizes of the molecule or the atom. It only tells you the structure. The Lewis dot diagram tells you less than the dash and wedge, so again that can't be correct. So what we're left with is the space filling model, which is the correct answer. So the space filling model tells you the proportional distance between atoms because of the size of the different molecules and the center to center distance of each atom. So draw a dash and wedge shape representation for the methane molecule. So we start with C because methane is just one C, so meth, C. Now it has 4 bonds that it has to make, so it makes 4 bonds to hydrogen. So there will be always 2 in the same plane, like this. Then there'll be 1 coming into the page, so going into the page, and 1 coming out towards you guys. So remembering that C always makes tetrahedral bonds, so there'll always be 2 on the same plane as the carbon, then 1 coming out towards you, and 1 going into the board. Okay? So what is the main advantage with using Lewis dot structures and structural formulas? So both of these diagrams only depict atoms main disadvantage, sorry. Both these forms of diagrams only depict atoms relative to each other in 2-dimensional space. And they don't give you any information on 3-dimensional structures of molecules, which may have an important consequence in some chemical reactions. So the main problem is they don't give you any information about 3D structure. So compare and contrast between the ball and stick model with the space filling model. So we have compare and contrast. So basically these just mean find similarities and differences too between this model, ball and stick, and space filling. So both models show 3D structure. So that's what we're talking about in similarities. They both show 3D structure with spheres representing the various atoms. Okay, so spheres represent actual atoms. The ball and stick model also shows bonds between atoms, where the space filling model does not. So that's one difference. But the space filling model shows the proportional size of the atoms as well as the proportional distance between atoms. The ball and stick model does not give any sort of information about relative distance. Okay?